Hello, my name is Christian. Today I'm going to be going over my Education 304 unit project. The theme that I had chosen was music. I'm going to go over that now. So the test that we had for physical development of gross motor function, I had came up with a drumming word association activity. It's primarily for kindergarten English language arts. I believe all of these are. The standard is ELA.K.11, and the objective is to know and apply grade level phonics and word analysis skills and decoding words. The lesson that I had came up with was a little activity where students would have a toy drum and a toy drumstick. Students would be tasked with doing a drum roll, which entails them hitting the drum until I would flip over a flashcard that has a review word, and then all the students would say that word together. This is an extension of a magic book flash uh, magic word activity that I had done in my observation. For fine motor skills, it's the same idea. It's just going to be with a toy shaker. So students will have a toy shaker. Students will be tasked with doing a drum roll, which entails them shaking the shaker until I flip over the flashcard. Now, as for emotional developed, I took from a concept I also had in my observations, which was the concept of brain breaks. Brain breaks provide students with a 3 to 5 minute break from learning. These activities consist of playing educational songs and videos that involve students dancing and singing during certain parts of the various songs. This can be impactful for emotional development as well as social development, as it gives students that little break that they need from constant academic work. As for social development, it's a lyric word challenge um, in which students will be given a list of grade level appropriate songs with lyrics. Students will be asked to highlight any words that they recognize. The big part of this is the teamwork aspect, where students will pair up and they will talk about these songs. Um, as for language development, I have singing simple songs. So in my activity, students will learn simple songs such as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, the ABCs, songs that general area. And then I'll also put the lyrics on the Promethean board, which kind of just shows students what the words to the song actually looks like that they're speaking. As for creative development, I have an activity in which students would just draw instruments. At the top of the worksheet, it would have something that says like drum or guitar. Students would need to be able to recognize what those words, or at least the shape of the letters, kind of means. As for a few brief questions, why did I choose this topic? Music is something that I'm very knowledgeable about when it comes to like instruments and different things like that. How will I assess learning? Really depends on the subject, or not on the subject, but on the exact activity. Some of these activities, like the brain breaks, are more as sort of a way for students to let off some excess steam that they may accrue, such as with the brain breaks. Also, when it comes to things like uh, the drawn activities, it would just depend on the other course material that we're working on. How could you differentiate these activities? So it would really depend on the circumstance. Um, as for children with disabilities, specifically those who are hearing impaired, there is a couple different options that you can utilize when working with music specifically. You can have a more abundance of um, drawing activities or visual activities. Um, but overall, that's just some of the few ways I could differentiate. Um, but yeah, that's my presentation. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.